Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make an awesome cup of coffee. I've got some Essence coffee beans that I got from Super Value, cheap, nothing too fancy, you know, tasty though. Yeah, so then I got this amazing device here called an Aeropress. This is basically, imagine the spaceship version of a French press. I came across it online, just found it and just thought, wow, it looks cool, so I got one. So the way it works is you've got basically your plunger here in your shaft. The coffee goes in there, the shaft plunges it, and then the coffee comes out here, basically, in this little filter. Okay, basically just these paper filters. Alongside that, I've got a hand grinder for coffee. Just coffee beans go in there, and you kind of select the coarsity and then work from there. I'll be measuring it all out on just a little scale, works to the 1/10 of a gram, so it's gonna be fun too. So yeah, so once you have all that, you're kind of ready to make a really awesome cup of coffee. Okay, first I'm gonna turn my scales on here. Today I'm gonna be just doing kind of a very standard way. We'll be putting 17 grams of coffee beans in. And from there I will just grind this up. Now it's a medium to coarse grind. I started out with a really fine grind and it wasn't really working very well with the Aeropress. The Aeropress works best, I find, at the medium to coarse grind. Kind of like any kind of filter press you have. So then we get grinding. Alright, so that's that in terms of our coffee. Smells good. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. In the meantime, I'll have the kettle boiling. I really should have boiled it up before I started grinding, but I got distracted. Yeah, so I'll have the kettle heat to 85 degrees Celsius. On goes the kettle, heated to 85 degrees Celsius. So there's many different methods you can use. The Aeropress, I'm using what's called the inverted method. So essentially, if this is the top, this is the plunger, I'll stick the plunger just right into the bottom of the shaft there. Okay. Turn on my scales, tear it. Measure out the coffee beans just to make sure you got a yield of 17 grams. Now, so your coffee is just in there, chilling. Okay, I'll tear that again. And as soon as the water is heated, I'll start the brewing process. Aeropress. Aeropress. Okay, so kettle's done. The scale actually turned off in time that it boiled, and the whole universe started doing a spin around the moon or whatever. Okay, so it's at 0 degrees, 0 grams right now. I'm gonna pour 50 grams in to start the process of brewing. The bloom basically is just the first stage of brewing. Pour in part of the water and it allows all the gas to be released. In the meantime, I'll wait about 30 seconds for that to happen. I'll just soak this paper filter with water just to remove the papery taste from the filter. Leave that to the side. I'll just heat up a cup real quick as well. And leave that to the side. And then I'll pour the rest of the water in. I'll bring it up to hopefully 250 grams. The way the Aeropress is, it's not really that big, so we'll try and fit 250 grams in, but it should be about 200. Just give it a quick stir. It's at 180. Okay, so that's at 240 grams. That's not so bad. I'll just give it one last stir. So because it's inverted, I'm going to have to invert the cup like that, and then turn the press over. One of the other great things about the Aeropress is that once you're done with it, the plunger actually cleans the shaft while in use. One little rinse, and it's clean. Leave that out to dry. Get some cream from the fridge. Fresh Irish cream. I love me American coffee. Voila. There's yourself a gorgeous cup of coffee. For those of you who think you need sugar in coffee, wait till you try something like this. I used to drink cup sugar all the time in my coffee, but ever since I've been using the Aeropress, I literally haven't wanted to because of just the pure delicious taste of the coffee, as well as the cream or anything, milk. It takes milk really well. It's just so delicious. If you want to take a taste of this, you're more than welcome to come down to my place and I'll have you try it out. I'll give you my address. Come on down, give me a call, taste this coffee. Those of you who love coffee and those of you who don't, man, you will after tasting this stuff.